First up, we've got Bosu push-up stand-up. All right, never seen one of these? This is a Bosu ball. It looks kind of like a stability ball slashed in half and given a firmer bottom, okay? So it's up, down, back, push out, jump in,
It says right
and raise
behind
up.
that.
Yeah, a lot like
I've been
a
wondering
burpee.
where it was
Yeah,
at.
the Bosu
I thought
ball,
somebody
because
stole it or
why not add insult to injury? Okay, so again, you've got your Bosu ball up, down, jump your feet back, make sure you're stable, push up, jump your feet in, and raise it up. Now when you raise it up, I want those arms straight. It's really easy when you bend them, but you want the challenge because you want to see changes. After that, you have 20 kicks. I like to do these fan kicks over something, just because it makes sure that I'm going to hold myself accountable and get a good range of motion on everyone, all right? Right now I'm using a back extension for that, but I've even used a tall kitchen trash can for it before. Fan kicks are great because they get your outer thigh as well. So just getting those legs warmed up. All right, after that, we're moving on to medicine ball squat throws and then back flies with extension. All right, you want to be in a nice wide PA squat. You're going to throw this up just like you were throwing a basketball. But the first time, it's going to surprise you a little when you catch it because it's weighted. So you squat down, everything comes up, catch it and come back down. So you're absorbing that catch with the legs. Next, we have a combo exercise for your back. This is great because it gets all the way down that spine. Separately, by the way, people get scared of this machine because they think they're going to be the person that tips it over. Huge people get on this and then hold huge weights. You're not going to tip it over. A back extension itself, you want to make sure that you've got good range of motion. So make sure that with your heels back against these cushions, your hip bones are at the end of the weights, or cushions. So you're going to bend forward, and then come back up, so you're getting a diagonal line, okay? So you can throw it up like this. Even if you can, that's not nice. That continues fine. You're going to combine that with a back fly. We've done these before, pinching the shoulder blades together. Put together, here's what it's going to look like. Arms are extended, you go down. As you come up, you add in that fly. Okay, that's a very efficient move. Because the weights are working for you on that extension, and you're using that momentum to get into your fly. Next, we have military press and rows. Yes, thank you. All right, for the military press, you want a good weighted bar. Okay, the bar itself is pretty heavy, so depending on where you are and what you have access to, maybe start with something like a 20-pound, okay? This is going to work your chest and your shoulders. Once you take a deep breath, blow it out and press up, okay? If you need to use lower body momentum, it'll look like this. Make sure that even as you're putting this down, you're doing so gently. Because you're just as likely to injure yourself moving equipment or on the recovery of an exercise as you are doing the actual exercise. It's just then you're not thinking about it as much. Next up are rows. If you don't like the little overhang in your bra in the back, this is a great way to get rid of it. You're going to place your feet, take hold. First, you're going to push your feet back. So your legs aren't locked, but they're straight. Straight back. What you're doing is you're pulling this into your waist. So again, you breathe in, out. And when you're done, slide in, and then set your weight down gently. Make sure you and do biceps and triceps. All right. For your biceps, you're gonna do 15 single arm hammer curls. I want you to challenge yourself. I would rather you pick up a big weight that you can't get quite to 15 with than pick up something that you could go on to 20 with, all right? We wanna make a difference, and in order to do so, we have to present a challenge to our muscles. To support your elbow as you pick up a heavier weight, I want you to tuck it into your inner thigh. That's gonna give you some support. Start at full extension, curl it all the way up, control it on the way down as well, and make sure you come back down to full extension. I see people doing this all the time. That's no good. You've got lots of contraction and none of that extension, okay? So all the way up and all the way down. Going for 15 on each side. Next, we're gonna do tricep extensions followed by a tricep skull crusher, okay? So we're really gonna blast those because triceps are really the key to getting gorgeous arms. I mean, try. You've got 3 of them. Bye, you've only got 2 of them. What takes up the most room in your arm? All right. For the tricep extension, first, if you look, my elbows are nice and tucked in, close to my head. I'm gonna take that back to 90 degrees, and then press it back up to extension. 90 degrees, extension. After that, depending on what weight you're holding, you can either hold the ends or the middle. This one, the ends are really pretty fat. So I'm gonna hold the middle, and that close grip is gonna get me that good tricep grip, okay? I like to put my feet up on the bench just because it keeps my back engaged. Remove that gap we talked about in the other workout. You're gonna bend this back to your forehead and press back up. That's the skull crusher, but don't actually crush your skull. Go back and then up. Okay, you have 8 tricep extensions followed by 8 skull crushers. We're gonna circle back and do our leg press and our quad extensions. Okay, for the leg press, first check your position. Just like when you do a squat, you don't want your knees coming over your toes, okay? So make sure everything's lined up nicely. You're gonna be pushing through your heels. So once you're all set up, you push through your heels, press back. Don't lock out your knees, all right? This is supposed to challenge your muscles, not your joints. And then you bring it back down. Press back and back down. Now, right now, my chair is a little bit set back because the last person who used this machine was taller than me, which is typical. So, there's a little handle right here that I could use to slide myself forward if I were gonna be doing several of these so that I could come into a little bit of a deeper squat. All right, next we have quad extensions. Hold on just a second, let me find out if I can do a quick equipment share. Do you guys mind if I take on this for just 3 reps? Thank you so much, we'll literally be done that quickly. So if you need to share equipment, make sure to go ask. Perhaps you can work in with someone, or they might tell you they just have a couple more sets and then they'll be done. Okay, again, the machines usually give you instructions as to how to get in the best form for them. This one's preset for me. You're gonna hold the handles and extend. Now, if you have knee problems, then what I want you to do is only do 45 degrees of this exercise. So you're gonna come here, and you're just gently gonna pulse it there. All right, because we don't wanna put undue pressure on that. If your knees are fine, then you come up until you've got that great tension on your quads, and then lower it back down. You can also do these with a single leg and just rest the other one. But for now, just get used to that and challenging your quads. So I encourage you to get into the gym. If you have questions about any of the machines, there's always someone in the gym that you can also ask. But by all means, if you have a question about something or are concerned you're not going to do it right, ask someone. Because this is only going to work for you if we make sure that we're doing everything to benefit you and nothing to injure you. Weights are an awesome option as long as they're used safely. All right, we'll be back at home with the next workout. But if you have any questions in the meantime, reach out. Be sure to like the page on Ty Kelly and Chuck, and be in contact. We can't wait to work out again.